Hey, what's up? How's everybody doing? I've got a little bit of a weird one for you today, and it happened when I was just sitting down, minding my own business, as you do, and I was on Instagram, and I saw this weird picture of a cat and a bunch of dead rats, and nowadays, honestly, I can't even get excited when I see like a cute animal picture or video or like a dog doing something crazy because I don't even know if it's real anymore. At this point, I'm like seeing stuff, I'm like, was that AI or did somebody really do that? And it's kind of taken a little bit of the joy and the wonder out of seeing crazy content on the internet. But I've got a weird one for you guys today. And yet again, this comment section, not on YouTube this time, but on Instagram, is going to get into some really weird Holocaust denial, anti Semitic places. And we're going to talk about that, unpack that a little bit. But what the heck is going on? Like, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Like, is this what comment sections are like now? Is everything just like 4chan? Like, when I looked at the comments on this, like maybe to see if people were saying it was AI or not, because I'm a cooked freaking unk grandpa at this point. So I don't even know what's going on. And then I go to the comment section. I'm like, oh, interesting. So I scroll and I scroll and I scrolled so long and I'm like, man, I got to take some screenshots about this and make a video. All right, so here we go. Here's this cat right here. And allegedly it killed all these rats. And it says, serial rat killer cat catches 27 mice in one night, lines them up like trophies by seniority. And we got the top comment with 24,000 likes. 6 million rats were killed by Kitler. Okay, so we got a Holocaust joke right there. Ultimately, I don't think it's too edgy. I don't think it's too crazy. I don't think it's a great joke. I don't think it's in good humor ultimately. And yeah, it's a little edgy, but like, I'm not going to cancel a guy for that, but okay. Then, whoa, we got replies. We got replies with lots of stuff going on as well. Okay, 271k mice only. All right, so we're getting right into some Holocaust denial conspiracy theories. And, it made me want to do a little bit of research and brush up on it. And according to lots of different census data and the most records that we have, the numbers are accurate of 6 million. About 6 million, give or take. The numbers that people are pulling is some conspiracy theory nonsense. It's just like one document or another document, but it's like, if you look at the census data, people died. Honestly, I don't even care if it was less people. Still a tragedy, but BS. This is a BS conspiracy theory, so I'm going to get that out of the way. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of this, so prepare yourself. Using 6 million to convince 271k. Let's make it 10k. Okay, so now it's only 10k all of a sudden? Like what? Like, okay. Let's make it 0, since we know they are liars. All right, so we got from a Holocaust joke to Holocaust denial in the form of like, oh, it was way less than that, to like, no, it was nothing at all. All right. 5k, okay. 5k feels good. It's another one. All right, next page we go. But I kind of wish 6 million are true. More the better. And honestly, I don't know if these are bots, but come on, this just keeps going and going. And if you don't know anything, if you're just completely blind to everything going on, and you're just a young person and you're reading this like, whoa, am I getting cued in on something that people are talking about? And honestly, I'm going to get this out of the way as well. If Israel wasn't doing what they were doing, and if the Zionists haven't been conflating, Zionism and Judaism, we might not be in this world, in these anti-Semitic waters, but I'm seeing stuff that I've never seen in the public regions of the internet before, and it's just on all the basic social media networks now. There's Islamophobia, and there is anti-Semitism like I've never seen before, honestly, personally. There's all sorts of other stuff too. Every group can get it on the internet, but I'm seeing stuff that's like really weird, and you gotta think it has to be tied to the stuff that's going on in the Middle East right now, to the terrible, terrible PR that Israel is getting for its country right now. And then also the fact that a lot of Israeli propaganda is to conflate all Jews as being Israeli or being Zionists. And that's just not the case. So let's get that out of the way. But also, I think this is boiling over as some of the blowback in the media and in the culture for what is going on. So people need to stand up and differentiate those two things, because Israel is not like where all Jewish people are from. It's just not. It's just not. All right. Wish Kitler had finished all rats. not leaving some to show and warn. Kitler had. Okay, that faltered off a little bit at the end, but again, what do we wish? Are we allowed to leave comments like that? Is this like the end of woke? Is this what Mark Zuckerberg was talking about when he was like, oh, we're gonna get a lot more broy and sick on the websites and based, and we can do whatever we want. We can say whatever we want. We're unfiltered. Woke is dead. Yeah, comedy's legal. Yeah, make comedy legal. That was Elon on that one. It's just like, is this comedy? Is this where we're at? Okay, sick. All right, so next comment. In 5 years? Nah, that's impossible. Crying, laughing. Are you sure about the number? It is just 271,000, not 6 million. Crying, laughing. There were not many holes to hold/finish off that many mice. So the count is more like 10 to 271k mice at most. And if you're really slow and you haven't caught on yet, they're referring to mice as Jews, right? They're calling all the Jews rats or mice in their analogies, which is already disgusting. But then it goes on to just be just denial and saying, oh, it should have happened. And this goes on and on. Like, we're just barely getting started. I mean, this video will probably get flagged, but I'm just trying to point some of this stuff out. This is all public on the internet. What are we supposed to do? Like, report every single comment on everything? It just doesn't even work. So I just want to shout some of this out. Like, are we okay with this? I personally think it's just a little bit beyond the pale for me. All right. The cheese was promised to them over 3,000 years ago. Okay, that's the only one that, like, isn't really doing denial, but is maybe kind of doing some, like, oh, this land was promised to us in the Bible type stuff. That one borders on being a joke again, but that's one of the few and far between. There's a couple people also that are, like, pushing back in these comments, but I'm just going straight through them, and we'll see the ones where people are pushing back. For the most part, it's crazy. Holocaust denial, anti-Semitism, and, of course, you always get a little bit of Islamophobia. Shaking in there like some black pepper on top of your dish. All right. Literally 271,000 only. Crying, laughing. My man, fire. It was closer to 270k rats. Correction. Those rats are the little kids in Palestine. Boom. Okay. We're getting real disgusting here with it. 271k at best. Too bad the cat doesn't have a small black mustache. Okay. Not really fun. That one's just not really funny. Question mark. I feel like some people are like, wait, what's going on? And then German works hard. Okay. Good goy. So now we're doing that. Oh, man. What happened? How did we end up in the Nick Fuentesification, I guess you would say, of the internet? Because there were some talking heads that I was kind of aware of in my periphery. And I was like, nah, these people are never going to pop off. This is never going to be something that people are listening to. And then now it seems like every comment section is just like, oh my God, are these all like Nick Fuentes supporters? And this, like, what is going on? All right. You wish 6 million Jews were killed, yet you simultaneously believe Israel's actions in Gaza were wrong? How can you even make this up? Why am I the only one who sees the hypocrisy and idiocy in these people? Okay. Seems like that person is doing a voice of reason thing. But that's like one. They got 3 likes on that one. Honestly, wild comment section. We're only like halfway done. All right. Reap what you sow, Jews. Plus, that's just a wish of mine because you guys are killing those innocent babies right now. A Jew's talking about hypocrisy. How ironic. Dude, OMG. I find it more amusing when a Muslim accidentally blows himself up. Heart. Okay, so there we go. We're just like fully having race wars in the comment section. This is filth. Honestly. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm seeing this stuff left and right. And sometimes it gets so like, wait, what's going on? I'm just like, whoa. When did we get here? And so, just sharing it with you guys. Like, what do you guys see in your comment section? What's like the crazy stuff that you keep seeing? Because I'm seeing a lot of stuff on a lot of different social media websites, and it seems like I don't want the internet to be nerfed. I'm honestly, I'll allow some edgy humor, dude. Like, but like this is a little bit past. These aren't jokes. This is weird stuff, man. Denying the Holocaust online won't fix your failed social life. But then that's the person that's saying, So it seems like that person is being reasonable, but look up one comment. It's the same guy that said, I find it more amusing when a Muslim accidentally blows himself up. Heart. What in the incel hell is going on here? Honestly, this is... Okay, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just power through the rest of these comments, and you guys let me know what you think about this. And this one will probably get nuked by the algorithm because of all the anti-Semitic stuff that I'm saying, but like, I'm just sharing the comment section that are up on all these public social media websites. This is Instagram, like, and I've seen stuff on YouTube as well, but like, all right. Tell your cousins it's a goat, not a girlfriend. Sick. More goat effing stuff. That could apply to a lot of different people, I guess. Wish Netanyahu kill everyone. Cancer, religion. There will be no terrorism. Okay, that's some Islamophobia, it seems like. Crying, laughing. It was actually only 280K. We're back to that. Number fixation? No. They lied about that too. To blackmail the U.S. through guilt and reparations. It has only been proven 271K. Zions lie about everything. And people are like talking with such authority on this. Are these bots? Should we get rid of these accounts? Or like, is this what really people are thinking? Honestly. Like, I'm no expert in the field, but I know this is a bunch of BS nonsense. You mean 280,000. Crying, laughing. 271K mice. Crying, laughing. Only 120K. But I see what you did there. How long will it take to bake 6 million cookies, by the way? Good one. This number is a lie. And that was a German flag, I believe it there. Crying, laughing. 271K. All hail Kitler. AO. Petition to eradicate all mice. What? Come on. I mean... Crying, laughing. Why is neo-Nazism praised? This world is sick. Maybe that's the person that was calling out for a little bit of sense in these people. Your anti-Semite slip is showing. Okay. That's about... yeah, I don't know. That's somebody talking back to the original commenter, but like, I feel like the response comments are a lot more anti-Semitic than the original one. The hairstyle checks out. Okay. Even basic mathematics of cremation make it impossible. Average body takes 4 hours. Ovens running 24/7, no clearing ash in between, 1 million days. Even with 30 ovens running 24/7, we're looking at 91 years. So much for the oven theory. I think it was gas, actually, that they were doing a lot of the time. Just off the top of my head. Also, a lot of people died in a lot of different ways. They didn't just burn everyone. So, I mean, come on. Crying, laughing. Your comment plus all the replies you got are so funny. Haha, I'm laughing so hard. This is hilarious. There weren't that many rats, but litter did lock up 200K rats that were also communists. Oh, now we're in the Red Scare. Oh my God. These people are cooked in so many different ways. I don't even know, man. As 98% of the rats in both Germany and Russia were also communist. Those same rats are responsible for 20 plus million dead mice who were also Christian mice from 1917 to 1922. You missed a little bit almost. You almost had it. It's like, oh, your Holocaust denial wasn't correct. And also you have to slander communism in particular because the Soviets starved a bunch of people is what I feel like they're trying to say here. But then there's also some weird like Christian nationalism angle going on. And that's a really wild comment. And I've ran into people like this in my real life. I live in a very conservative part of California, and I run into people like this that say weird stuff to me all the time that you're like, whoa. They seem like they would just fit into these comment sections. Hail Kitler. Hamas seems quiet these days. 271K at best. There weren't even 6 million mice in Germany alone at that time. Well, they weren't in Germany alone. Are you stupid? Fist in these hands. Crying, laughing. Loved Kitler. Killer machine. KT was only... kill total, I guess, was only 271,000. Mostly by disease. Nice. You worked in new anti-Semitism there. I see what you did. All hail Kitler. Are you sure? It would be nice if it's true. Disgusting. It's Austrian cat. And then he is doing a Sig Heil, basically German flag in his emojis. No more than 300,000. Sir, that is anti-Seratic. I'm suing you. 1 million shekels. Rubs hands. So that one, anti-Seratic, that was like almost a like mid-uncle joke. But then they follow up with the, I'm suing you for 1 million shekels. Rubs hands and does that. Like, you basically just, like, typed out the happy merchant, like, slander. I mean, like, I don't know what to call it, like a meme, but it's not really what it is. It's a trope, stereotype. There you go. Less than 200K, actually. I hope it reels 6 million, though. Most underrated racist comment. Seems a bit exaggerated. I'm not a mathematician, though. So, wait, most underrated racist comment. So someone's like, this comment's racist and I like it. 271K at max, but I hope it really 6 million. Allegedly, rip my man Addy. So you're saying rip Adolf Hitler? No, rest in piss, more likely. What are we doing? What's going on? How many dead rats can you fit in a Volkswagen? 6 million in the ashtray. A Juice told me that joke. He told me it was a joke. Less than 300,000 were eliminated. Huh, that's another hilarious joke. And you're just like, I've got black friends. Yeah, I can say the N-word. They said, they give me the pass, man. Just like a juice box told me this, so I can actually say whatever I want about juice boxes. Supposedly, LOL, your comment turned into a historical debate. This is not a historical debate. This is brain rot. What, a historical debate? Nobody's even debating. Everyone's just agreeing about BS propaganda. Just, well, the number's a little bit different. What are we talking about? Debate. More like 175K, but 6 million would have been better. How many people? Like, I know these had to be bots, but like, what? Oh, can we at least still remove the comment? Or can we get the bots? Who's doing anything about the bots? Remember when Elon said he was going to get all the bots off of Twitter X? Look at that now. It's like the most botted website. All right, we're almost done. We're almost done. I'm sorry. What a wreck this one was. I'm sorry about this. But I feel like also it needed to be talked about a little bit. Because what's going on? What's going on with the internet? Honestly. Crying laughing. Moses is a joker. Crying laughing. Palestinians started it. Obviously a reference to Jews, which probably you. Funny. Kitler. 6,271K. Not enough. Alright. So that was probably the most anti-Semitic single comment section that I've read on one of these main social media platforms. All just on a cat picture. A freaking cat. It's a cat picture. Serial rat killer cat. Serial rat killer cat. And I don't even know if it's a real picture. I don't even care anymore. Can't even admire cute and weird, interesting animal photos anymore. Like, anyway. Signing off. That's it. I'm going to try to make some more videos about some more prescient topics, about more of my usual gardening, DIY stuff, and maybe some news and trending topics as well, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on. I haven't had the time to do any videos. I've been so busy working on all my gardens, also doing a little bit of transition in my job, so I'm actually working more gardens professionally now, but I am just trying to catch up because I've been behind on some planting. So anyone, tell me what's the craziest stuff that you're seeing on the internet in the comment section, and please do not buy this BS that you're reading in comment section. Please get an education. Listen to people that know about what they're talking about. Get off the short form content every now and then. Also, so much AI slop in there. All right. Good night. Peace.